All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we have an update on the Keyshawn Davis situation over the weekend where he missed weight. As more information comes out about why he missed weight and who it was, hint Floyd Mayweather, that might have suggested that he do it. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about sometimes, man, good people can give bad advice. And if you listen to bad advice, you're going to pay the price, and the person that gives it more than likely will not. And I think that is what we're experiencing with Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis last weekend had a championship fight, his first title defense, and he missed weight by over 3 pounds in his fight that he was supposed to have against Edwin De Los Santos. 3.5 pounds, may have been close to 4 pounds he missed weight by. Many people said, oh, how irresponsible. But if you look at the situation closely enough, you may realize that he did it on purpose. And some people are speculating that he did it on purpose because he was told to do so by Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. It really makes a huge difference to the channel. And thank you to everybody that supports and the super thanks of videos like this. It goes a long way towards supporting the channel. But let's get into this because Keyshawn Davis is an up-and-coming fighter. He won his world title against Ivan Baranchyk in what you can only be considered to be a gift fight, because Baranchyk is just not the level of fighter that Keyshawn Davis was, and he was clearly the weakest link in the 135-pound division as a champion. Now, when he beat him, he became a champion, Keyshawn Davis, but I propose to you that he is, in still a lot of ways, still a prospect, still somebody that they are trying to grow and somebody that they're trying to put in a position to be a champion. And it doesn't matter at top rank if you got a belt, because those guys can get you a belt very early in your career by doing what they did with Keyshawn Davis and giving a fight with Baranchyk. So I tell you that Keyshawn Davis is a prospect or a contender, really, to illustrate exactly how bad the advice that is rumored to have come from Floyd Mayweather was. Now, why would people think that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was the one that advised Keyshawn Davis to do this? Because, number one, Floyd Mayweather Jr., my understanding was in the locker room with Keyshawn Davis and had been in training camp and talking to Keyshawn Davis. Now, that alone wouldn't be anything if this same thing had not happened to another fighter that was being consulted by Floyd Mayweather Jr., and that is Ryan Garcia. If you recall, in the Ryan Garcia fight, when he fought Devin Haney Ryan Garcia missed weight by over 3.5 pounds. And once you miss weight by that amount of weight, you're no longer allowed to cut the weight because that's too dramatic a weight cut. So you have to pay up more money and agree to some other weight. So that's what Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney did. Ryan Garcia was able to go in there at 100, way over 140, weighed in at 143 or whatever it was, and he got to fight like that. The fight didn't wind up not going very well for Devin Haney. So fast forward to this, and you have Floyd Mayweather Jr. Working with Keyshawn Davis, and Keyshawn Davis pops up and misses weight by over 3 pounds. Now, the difference is, though, that Sastin Leskovich, who is the promoter of Edwin De Los Santos, said no to the fight and just walked away from it. 9 times out of 10 or 99 out of 100 times, that would have wound up where Edwin De Los Santos would have taken extra money, got into the ring with Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis would have had a huge advantage over him. Now, is there anywhere else that we've seen this happen before? Yes, we have. We saw Floyd Mayweather Jr. do it when he came out of retirement to fight Juan Manuel Marquez, and he missed weight significantly and just said, oh, I'm just going to pay you the money. And he came in there against Juan Manuel Marquez with a huge size advantage. So this is something that is documented in Floyd's history, is documented of somebody, Ryan Garcia, saying that Floyd advised him to do it. And then you have Keyshawn Davis doing it after he had been around Floyd. So I don't think that that is an unreasonable assumption to make, that Keyshawn did that on purpose, and that somebody that is the biggest name in boxing, the biggest living name star other than maybe Mike Tyson, I think Mike Tyson's probably a bigger star, but the two of those guys are right there. Yeah, of course, Keyshawn Davis, who's going to look up to somebody like Floyd, is going to say, okay, yeah, well, that makes sense to me. And he may say, okay, cool. Now, why would he do it? Because Edwin De Los Santos is a dangerous fighter, and Keyshawn Davis is going to be moving up in weight the next fight anyway to try to go fight Tio or whatever. So, hey, might as well do it. Terrible, terrible advice. Now, for Floyd Mayweather, that was a smart thing to do against Juan Manuel Marquez. And why is that? Because Floyd Mayweather Jr. was already an established star. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was not doing nonsense and all kind of garbage when he was earlier in his fight. Definitely not when he had 11, 12, 13 fights. You started seeing Floyd Mayweather Jr. Having maybe playing some games around the time he got to like 35-0. 37-0, something like that. He had already put in all the work before he started saying, okay, let me put my finger on the scale here. Let me put my finger on the scale there. This is Keyshawn Davis doing this right out the jump. And Floyd could do it, make people mad, but it wouldn't affect Floyd because Floyd's going to get another fight because Floyd's a big money earner. Keyshawn Davis is not that. So if Keyshawn Davis was advised to do that and he followed that advice, that's just terrible advice. And I can give you a nice little rule of thumb to prevent that, doing that type of stuff. If you think that you're playing a game and you're like trying to manipulate people, don't do it. Like, no, I think that's manipulative. No, I'd rather just make the weight. I want to do it the right way. I'm going to make weight. I'm going to try my best to make weight every single solitary time. And that way you don't have to worry about what the backlash is going to be. And thinking, yes, I'm popular enough where my fans are going to support me after I do this ridiculousness, which more than likely they will not. But I'm telling you, many people have been saying this stuff about Floyd Mayweather and like the impression that he's had on younger fighters and how they, want to be Money Mayweather, but they don't want to be Pretty Boy Floyd. This, in my opinion, is a perfect example of it, if it is true that Floyd Mayweather Jr. advised him to do that. And terrible, terrible advice for somebody in Keyshawn Davis's situation. But anyway, that's my take on the situation. Please let me know in the comment section what you think about it. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.